Hello and welcome to Learning Arduino for Beginners. I'm Jay, and today we're going to take a look at using logic level converters to enable us to use 3.3 volt logic items with your Arduino, which generally most of them are 5 volts. Now, a quick example would be, say you're using an Arduino Uno and you're using an HC05 or HC06 Bluetooth module. Now, you have to power the module itself with 5 volts. It will not power up and run on 3.3 volts. But its logic runs on 3.3 volts. Therefore, if you just took and connected the TX from your Arduino Uno to the RX on the HC05 or HC06 Bluetooth module, it will work, but only for a short amount of time, and you're going to burn it out. Now, you can take and connect directly the output, the TX from the Bluetooth module to the RX of the Arduino. Being it's only putting 3.3 volts out, the Arduino still reads it and it works coming in. So what a lot of people do in this situation is they just put on the output, they'll put a voltage divider. Well, that's a sloppy, quick way to do it. I prefer using these things called logic level converters, and that's what you see pictured on the screen right here. Now, you can get these in multiple different channel types, which just means how many inputs and outputs they have. Actually, both sides are inputs and outputs. What this device does is it goes both ways. On the 5 volt side, anything coming in can be 5 volts, and anything coming back out is 5 volt. But anything going out the 3.3 volt side is 3.3 volt, and anything coming in the 3.3 volt side will come out the other side at 5 volt. So it works both ways, and this makes it work nicer. You get less errors when you're using like your Bluetooth module, because the Arduino will recognize 3.3 coming in, but it's a lot clearer and works better if you use the logic level converter, and it just converts it from 3.3 volt logic up to 5 volt coming in. Simplifies things. Now, I keep 2 channel on hand, which I usually use, and if I just need to hook a Bluetooth module up, but I also keep 6 channel and 8 channel, and that just means 6 channel has 6 input outputs, and the 8 same thing, input output. Now, if you look at the one on the screen here, these are labeled 2 different ways that I've noticed. Some of them will say like 3A, 3B on the one side, which is the 3 volt side, and the other side will say like 5A, 5B, C, D, so on for however many channels it is. And the 5A side, that would go to your Arduino board, and then the corresponding 3A would go to your Bluetooth module or whatever you were connecting that particular pin to. So you can just pick, I keep the 2 channels on hand because for the HC06s and 5s, but there's other devices like RFID card readers and stuff. Sometimes I've done some projects using RFID card reader with Bluetooth, and therefore the 8 channel works better. Now, these are inexpensive, so, and well worth it. All right, well, get back to it before I forget. The other way I've seen these labeled is it'll have like HV1, HV2, and then corresponding on the other side, LV1, LV2. That's the same thing. The H side, the high voltage, that the A corresponds to your LA, and so on. Then you'll also have on, however many channels it is, you will have a G and D is usually what it'll say on both sides ground. You can connect, I guess honestly, I've never checked to see. You would think they would be connected together. They might not be. I always just hook both grounds up. And then you'll have on like the HV side, the high level side, someone will say HV, and that's your high voltage. Your 5 volt will go to that. And then it'll have LV, and your low voltage, your 3.3. And that gives you the reference voltage for each side. And generally you want your grounds connected to be all universally grounded together. So I would imagine these probably the grounds on both sides are connected. I just surprisingly have never actually took and checked. But all right, yeah, on the other one I'm looking at here on my 2 channel, it just says 3V3 for the 3-volt side and VIN for the high side. If you are in doubt, look at the manufacturer's data sheet, and it should be easy enough to figure it out. I was getting into it earlier. These are very inexpensive. If you buy just one, maybe not so. I would recommend getting a couple. If you can find an assortment, like maybe there's a package you could find that has like 2 2-channels and 2 6-channels and 1 or 2 8-channels, go for that. Having the variety will help you. If you can only afford to get one, I would go for the 8-channel, and I would try to get 2 or 3. It leaves you the options, or at least the 6. Then you have the options of hooking other things more than just, you know, like the Bluetooth, which is going to use 2 of the input outputs. Having the 6 would allow you to have 4 more. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's enough pins to run one of them RFID card readers. Now, some Arduino boards, not many, run on the 3.3 volt. Now here is where you use it going the other way. Use NAT Arduino to use 5 volt logic items. You just hook it up the same way, just in reverse. The 3 volt side would go to the Arduino board, and I do believe LilyPad is one of them. And then your 5 volt stuff would come out the other. Simple enough. One application, maybe you have a LilyPad and you're networking to serial communicate with an Arduino Uno. You'd use a logic level converter in there, 2-channel for the RX and TX, going back and forth between the 2. So, let me think here if there's anything else we need to go over. I think I've gone over how to connect it, and everything should hopefully be making sense. I will put a link in the description below to a web page for this, and I'll put a couple schematics from previous videos I've done that just show things that are connected using a logic level converter, so you kind of get an idea how it's wired up. If I'm sure, you know, these are pretty simple to use. I'm hoping it makes sense to you. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. If I don't get back to you right away, usually one of my other viewers, I notice sometimes they'll jump in and grab the question. Sometimes YouTube doesn't notify me, you know, that I got a comment. Most of the time they do, but every once in a while one slips through, and sometimes I get busy with work and I'm not able to check for a few days. So, but go ahead and feel free to leave a comment if you're having any troubles. And remember, look in the description below. You'll find a link. I'll have a web page put up for this, and I'll have some. I'll probably put on there an HC06 being connected, and I'll look through my archives. I should still have a schematic for the RFID card reader, and that also uses one of these logic level converters. So all right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I think I've covered everything. Oh, if you don't know where to find these, on the project's webpage, I will have links to where you can get these inexpensively. There's a place I like to order stuff from that I prefer over eBay. It's a few cents more, but when it's coming, this stuff comes, some of it can come from overseas, some of it is already warehoused here in America. It just depends what you order. And if it does come from overseas, it generally comes a lot quicker than the stuff you would order on eBay. So go ahead and check that out. All right, well, I'd like to thank you for joining us here at Z Hut today. Remember to like and to share, and don't forget to subscribe. So with that, well, I hope you have a great day, and remember, have fun building.